seed in my mind like, yeah, you're right, I don't have to go back to snatching purses and running around the streets like I used to do from here to New York City, trying to run from everything, but when I was running, exactly what I was running from was right in my pocket. Never really understood that until this woman came into my life. So it's an honor and a privilege for me to introduce you to Miss Lynn.
Hello everyone, I'm an addict named Lynn. I hate doing this, I just thought you should all know that. Rick is going to make me cry. I've been in recovery just a little under 4 years. I'm extremely grateful. We all do terrible, terrible things in addiction. If you're not in recovery and you want to be, or you don't like what you're doing, there's another way to live. It is a beautiful thing not to have to rip and run and be crazy and lie and cheat and steal and do all the things that we do. Very, very grateful for this program. I have a basic text. This is what we use in Narcotics Anonymous. This has kept me clean. It's got the steps in there. I suggest getting a sponsor. My sponsor just celebrated 14 years this week. Woo! It is a totally different way of life. I have the least amount of stuff I've ever had in my life, and I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm grateful. There's a whole bunch of my friends who totally don't use. They're not like me, here to support me. It's awesome. I will never deny who I am. I am an addict. It is not a negative. It's a positive thing. I'm grateful that I have an opportunity to change. Thank you for listening. Thanks for listening.
All right, this basic text here is for anybody who wants to come up and grab it. Anybody out there that wants a basic text that doesn't have it, you can come grab it. You gotta get a hug though. Same way I got my white key tag. You gotta come up, get a hug, and grab the basic text. Oh, there we go. There we go. Welcome to the family. All right, you guys are making it awkward. Let's have a round of applause for the newcomer. Yes. After all, that's what it's all about. It's all about the newcomer. The next woman I'm going to introduce you to is someone special to me. She's grown closer and closer. When I came to the rooms, I didn't really get to know her too much because when I came to the rooms, I was told to stick with, guys with guys, girls with girls. 90 meetings, 90 days, 1 year, 3 M's, all that good stuff. But this girl, I've watched her come in, I've watched her go through her ups and downs, and I'm so proud to say that she's part of my life today. I'm going to introduce you to Anastasia. There she is. Get it, girl.
Hey everyone, I'm Anastasia, I'm an addict. This past 9 months has been such an experience for me. I was always classified as the chronic relapser. I'd come in and come out. I don't say I have it today. I definitely feel a change. I learned that I can grieve and not use. I can be happy today. I've gotten so many amazing gifts back in such a small amount of time. Even my worst day today is a lot better than what it was like when I was out there using. And, I've done the steps, I've got a sponsor, I do service, and it's all about just giving back. Because there were people that came before me that gave it so freely, and it's rewarding. And finding something greater than me was something I always struggled with, finding a God. Because to me, the program is just spiritual. And when I don't have that, I don't have anything. I just want to say thank you to everyone that's come before me and shown me how to live and is guiding me. I live in an awesome sober house, and my mentor has been my rock. Thank you, George. But I just encourage the newcomer and the ones that are out there still sick and suffering, don't give up. Thank you. Oh, and I have it just for today. It's a meditation from Narcotics Anonymous. It's really good, very inspirational. Thank you.
Would anybody like to take the Just for Today book? It's a book of meditations, daily meditations from NA. If anybody's interested in grabbing that, you can come on up and grab it.
Get that book.
And a hug. Oh, there it is.
Get
there she goes.
that book.
Come on, get it. Now you gotta get a hug. Round of applause for Anastasia and the newcomer once again.
Yay!
All right, I'm just about done here. I got the honor and the privilege of introducing somebody who helped me when I came out of jail. Actually, I wasn't out of jail yet. He came and saw me in jail, and he stood in a booth right before me through a plate of glass and asked me what I wanted to change. And I told him I wanted to change everything in my life. I got the proud honor of introducing Dave Thompson from Charlotte Behavioral Healthcare in Joe Court.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is truly an honor to be here. And Richie, this is embarrassing. My name's Dave. I'm a recovering alcoholic.
Yay!
Been there, done that, and it's been a long time since I did that. Recovery is what it's about, where it is, and I'm here to tell you that it can happen. It happens for everyone if they work it. Richie, thank you for doing what you're doing. I'd like to bring up some AA speakers. I'd like to bring up, number one, James P. James, are you out there? James? Going once? James P. Where are you at? Are you coming, Jim?
I'm dark skinned.
Good evening. My name is James. I'm an alcoholic. Thank you very much. Just to make it perfectly clear, because I've had a couple of resentments already. I am not the guy from the Green Mile. I lost that bid. Somebody outbid me for that. But anyway, I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I'm an alcoholic for three reasons. The first three steps. Step one, I drink. I love to drink. I love drinking so much I destroyed my family, my health, my career, everything in life that I love. I destroyed it because I love to drink and drugs. I'm also a recovering addict. I snorted up half of Peru. I did a whole lot of other things that you did, but I don't do those things anymore. Second reason, after all the tragedies, restraining orders, the cracked ribs, the jails, the blood, and everything, the insanity was the second step. I kept going back because I had a disease. If you're out in the crowd and you don't understand what that craving is or what that disease is, you're probably not one of us. But those of us, we know what it is. It's a terrible thing, but it can be treated. It can be treated by the third reason. I had no God, I was immoral, amoral. I did everything in life that I wanted to do to anybody I wanted to do at any time. I didn't care about anything. I only loved James. Today I know James was the worst person in the world to love because James didn't love himself. James suffered from low self-esteem. James was egotistical, self-centered, emotionally sensitive, grandiose, and childish. And still is. On some days, I just hide it from you guys very well. Today I'm in a 12-step program, and if you don't understand what a 12-step program is, it's a group of people who are all trying to achieve a single purpose. We're trying to stay sober one day at a time and help another sick and suffering alcoholic, or in this case, addict. Actually, it's a repetition of the word, but I'm also an addict, if you want to say that. But I'm in another 12-step program, and I found out if I don't pick up the drink, I don't pick up the drug. If I don't pick up the drug, I don't pick up my third addiction. And that works for me, one day at a time. I'm not here to preach to anybody, because I have not worked the program perfectly myself, and I don't know anybody, including Bill and Bob, who worked it perfectly, 100%. This is a program of try. All you got to do is try. If you want to live, I read the obituaries every day. Number one, to make sure I'm not on it. And number two, to make see who didn't make it. And there are a lot of people our disease is killing every day. If you're standing in this crowd, you are blessed just for the day. The most important thing in my life right now is to stay sober enough to see Jay Leno. After I see Jay Leno, I pass out. And then that's a day made. I'm not concerned about tomorrow. I'm not concerned about next week. I work my program one day at a time. If you're interested, there are many, many good people right in this crowd. Many people who can help you. If you want help, we help people. We're in the life-saving business, and that's what we do, because we're not only helping you, we're helping ourselves. If you need help, ask for it. Speak to me. I'm gonna push you off on somebody else, but at least it's a start. You know? At least it's a start. I'd like to thank the people for getting me up here to speak at this program. It's a wonderful event, and once again, my final message: if you need help, there's a whole lot of tables and information right around here. There are people standing here who can give you the help you need to have a sober and useful and happy, joyous, free life. Thank you.
Thank you, James. James, we've got another James in the audience that's going to speak to us. One more time, recovery rocks, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's all about. James W., where are you at? Come on up, James.
Hi everybody, I'm James, and I'm an alcoholic and an addict. I just want to say thank you she's the one that put me where I needed to be, and I changed something this time. And you know, when I went to the Alcoholics Anonymous meetings in the jail, them guys told me I never had to feel like this, I never had to drink again, I never had to come back to jail again. My 36th time in jail, I had enough. And I tell you what, I listened to them guys. I never completed probation. They said, you can do this. Go straight to an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. And I said, but I'm an addict. And they said, okay, still go to an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. And I did. And when I got there, it wasn't a pretty sight, because when I went to jail, I was 140 pounds. I came out 205 and had the same clothes that I had. And that's all I had. And them people held their hands out to me. And they said, welcome. And I knew right then that that's where I needed to be. And there's so many people out here that are part of my program and helped me today.
I already moved over.
They told me when I first came in here to get a sponsor, get a home group, because you're going to be homeless without one. They said grab onto somebody's t-shirt or shirt tail, whatever you have to do, don't let go. You know, I grabbed onto these people, I grabbed onto their shirt tail, and they have went all over the state of Florida to conventions of Alcoholics Anonymous, NA, CA, and I held on. And I asked them, I said, when do I have to let go? And they said, never. And you know, my sponsor also told me, he said, we're going to say some things that you don't like. Hold on to the tables, just hang in there. Keep coming back. You know, and I did do that. And I kept coming back. And it's by the grace of God that I'm here today with a little over 7 years. You know, my family tried to do this for me, wouldn't work. So it's all you guys' fault that I'm here today. Because this is a we program, and I cannot do this on my own. So I want to thank everybody here, and most of all, I want to thank Jen for asking me to do this. She's been a great part of my sobriety. I was just able to give her her 17th year chip. And what a blessing that was for me. So thank you, Jen, and thank you to the Punta.
All right, we have some other people coming up if we can find them. We're looking for Amy. Amy P, where are you at, Amy? Amy, come on up here. Here she comes. This is Miss Perseverance. I'd like to introduce my favorite.
I canceled as soon as I walked up here. My name's Amy. I'm an addict. I was introduced to drug court through drug use half of my life. And at first, I just wanted to do whatever I could to stay out of jail. And with their love and support, teaching me the tools and knowledge to be where I'm at today, and to have met amazing people along the way. I hate speaking right now. This has to be my recovery. I didn't know where to go. And they were there with love and support. Helping this person along the way as well. Without people, none of this would be possible. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Amy. You know, recovery doesn't just have to do with drugs. SAMHSA, the Substance Abuse Mental Health Agency, has designated that recovery happens with people with mental health issues as well. We've got a lot of different avenues of recovery. We all came here on different boats, so we're all here together now. I'd like to bring up another individual. Cheryl, where are you at? There you are. Where are you? You're there or something. Cheryl?
No, you're good. No, you're okay.
Come on up here.
Good evening, my name is Cheryl. I'm a recovering alcoholic and addict. And the recent graduate of mental health course they was talking about. Last year, my first day of court, we had the recovery. We had this celebration for recovery. And my instructor Linda asked me if I would help out. So I said, sure. She said she'd give me 4 community service hours, which was great. So when I was here the first time, I was 12 days sober. Today, I'm 380 days sober, being sober. And I thank Judge Bell and Charlotte Vigil here for believing in me. That's how I made it. And my family, of course. Life did be good on me. It's hard. I give back to others. I do share the meetings sometimes. Beginning of a new day was today. I was given this day I can either wait or use it for good. What I choose to do with this day is important. That substance abuse disorders and addictions are curable or treatable medical conditions, and that abusing alcohol or drugs is not a personal weakness or a moral failure. The Recovery Candlelight Vigil in Charlotte County highlights the benefits of substance abuse treatments and the contributions of treatments provided. It also promotes the message that recovery from substance abuse in all its forms is possible, and the addiction is a treatable disease. Tonight's visual emphasizes the importance of seeking physical and mental wellness every day through multiple pathways and throughout the recovery process to achieve health and well-being. It is critical that people experiencing mental or substance use disorders receive support they need from the community. The reality is that behavioral health is essential to health. Prevention works, treatment is effective, and people do recover. It is hoped that by holding our candlelight visual, we will create awareness of this problem by shining light onto something often kept hidden. The candlelight visual will allow us to reflect on that addiction, and recovery is about and to be inspired to rise to the challenge to help combat drug and alcohol issues. Recovery Month aims to ensure that all those affected by addiction are aware of treatment options and can seek treatment as they can reclaim their lives in recovery. Hand in hand, one life at a time, we all make a difference in our lives, in the lives of our loved ones, and in our community. Your presence at this vigil will send a message that recovery is possible. So let's take a moment of silence, light the candles,
and send our message that recovery is possible to all those in need. Thank you.
All right, we're either going to try to light candles or you can light up your cell phone. Let's put those cell phones up in the air for every addict that couldn't make it. Cell phone lighting. Let's have a round of applause for Larry. I think that's the first time I've ever seen a bagpipe live. That's pretty cool. All right, we got Jessica Balls. Raffles? I'm in charge of raffles? Y'all want some free stuff? Who wants some free stuff? Let's make some noise. All right, real quick. Hands in the air if you're proud to be an addict and be clean today. Yeah. Hands in the air if you're proud to just be today. Let's make some noise and a round of applause for all the speakers we had today. That was good stuff. I know we got NA here, we got AA here, we got CCMC here, we've got the Alternative Motorcycle Club here. They came and brought some t-shirts and some Amazon Kindles and a bunch of stuff we're gonna give away. Just real quick, did all the speakers get your gift bags? You got a little gift bag. If you were up here talking, you got a little gift bag, walked away with a mug. You know, addicts, we love our coffee. All right, who's got the tickets? Let's do this raffle and get some music jumping. Oh, drop the ball on the tickets.